Hey everyone, LioConvoy here. We're almost done with Merchandise March, though it may go a bit into April, but that's just due to the sheer amount of product I've needed to cover. Today, we're looking at the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Lightning Collection Power Morpher. And I am not saying all of that again. Produced in 2020, this Morpher goes with the current line of Power Ranger roleplay items offered by Hasbro. This Lightning Collection Morpher also retails for $50. Let's get it out of the box and have a look. And here it is on display. Unlike the other Morphers before it, this one comes with a display stand right out of the box. And I have to say, the entire set looks great with the stand. It comes with a belt holster and the coins are all metal. A really good choice. Sadly though, the Morpher itself is all plastic. You can tell by the construction and the way the coins are designed with how they plug in that this is a throwback to the original Morpher from the 90s. You can see what I'm talking about when I compare the new Morpher coins with the Starlight Studio coins I bought for my vintage Morpher. The Morpher, like the Legacy one, has lights and sounds. The individual tabs on the coins activate different colors for the Morpher, and individual sounds from the show. I'll play them here for you. You activate it just like the others by the button on the handle. The back of the Morpher has a golden molded sculpt that generally matches the Zyuranger design, though it is missing the colors for the dots and the stickers on the handle. It won't match the Morphers from the original Power Rangers though, as those got lost early on in filming, and when a cast member lost another one, they'd just go to the store and literally buy the toy to use. So I guess all the original toy Morphers are show accurate by default. But how does this new one compare to the previous Morphers though? Well, luckily I have all three right here. You can see how it compares in size against the other two. My vintage Morpher has replica Zyuranger and Mighty Morphin stickers on it that I bought years ago from repro labels. Comparing it to the Legacy Morpher though is its true test. Can it really compare? Let's look at the pros and cons. For the Legacy Morpher, the metal in the Morpher, the added details and colors on the back, the easy coin insertion and removal, as well as the clarity of music is a standout for me on the pros. For the Lightning Morpher, the throwback to the original toy, the individual sounds activated by the individual coins with lights of their own, and the stand with the belt holster is absolutely in the pros. The cons for the Legacy Morpher is that it's a bit more expensive in the aftermarket and the Morpher doesn't come with a cool stand. The cons for the Lightning Morpher is that it's all plastic and there's one thing you can't do on this Morpher that you can with the Legacy one. Reverse it in its belt holster. See, the Legacy Morpher seems to have been designed with both Ranger and Sentai fans in mind, so the holster can seat the Legacy Morpher front-facing or back-facing. But the Lightning Morpher seems to have only been designed with Ranger fans in mind. So that's a definite con in my book. Another pro for the Legacy Morpher is that it has an off switch for its lights and sounds, whereas the Lightning Morpher does not. So would I recommend getting it? Well, that depends. I bought this in late 2020s, and I don't see it in retail all that much as is. The secondary market on this seems pretty close to retail though. But oddly enough, it seems the release of this has also driven down pricing on the basic Legacy Morpher as well. So you can pick that up for around $100 now. If you can't afford the extra $40 or really like the stand, I recommend picking this up. But if I had to be forced to choose, I'd go for the Legacy one. And I generally prefer it. I wonder if the Legacy Morpher will fit on the fancy stand. Hey, guess it does! Maybe we'll get lucky and some prop maker will replicate the stand at an affordable price so everyone can display theirs like this, because it really is a good stand. I guess you could also go with the vintage too. Thanks to these other two, the prices for the vintage one has shot down in the past decade. And before you ask, there's no news to my knowledge yet of a green or white Ranger Morpher for this line. Which one would you guys go for? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to hear it. and let me know if you guys want me to cover anything else from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Modern line. Special thanks to my patrons. If you want to support the channel, links in the description. Merchandise March is almost over, so I'll see you guys soon. Feel free to join the community Discord server, and I'll catch you later.